So Russia must conquer Turkey and ally itself with Eastern Europe. You know, if you go back in history, in 1453, the Christians in Istanbul or Constantinople were kicked out by the Muslims. And up in Moscow and St. Petersburg, they set up churches because they fled north. And this is what you find on the top of their churches. You probably find around Hamilton churches with a cross on the top. They don't have a cross on the top exactly. They have a cross over the top of a moon. What's the crazy idea of having a moon there? See, there's another one. Another one. What they're saying is, we in Russia, us Russian Christians, are going to dominate over the moon again. We lost Constantinople in 1453, but we will retake it. That's the determined decision of the Russians. The Christian part of Russia wants that back again. But you see, Turkey's told Russia just to back off. Right? When Russia moved into Crimea up here, there was a group of people called the Tatars. They are Turkish ethnic Turks up in the area of Crimea. And traditionally, the Russians have been quite cruel to them. And so Mr. Erdogan, their president of Turkey, said, don't you touch our Tatars. You be kind to them. If you're nasty to them, Mr. Putin, we'll close this waterway, the Bosporus, to you. And you won't be able to get your ships out into the Mediterranean. When I read that article, I put that part up there. I didn't put the rest. I didn't have enough space. But what I went on to say, the newspaper said, we're amazed that this fella is crazy enough to talk that way to Mr. Putin. You just don't talk like that. But he did. He said, you do that, we'll do this. But it hasn't stopped there. Mr. Putin asked to fly equipment into Syria at the first over Turkey. And here's the response. Putin warns Turkey. Nice friendly face. Okay? If necessary, we can stage a swift military coup d'etat against you. We can destroy you. I will defeat you. Shortly after those aircraft came in. And then, of course, Turkey did a silly move. Russian warplanes down by Turkish jets. They flew over only a little tiny bit of Turkey. The Turks allowed them to be shot down, destroyed. Putin was not amused. Putin called it a crime, saying it would have serious consequences. Now remember what we said? Russia must take Turkey. Mustn't. Part of the Russian, the Gogian Confederacy, part of Daniel chapter 2. But you see, we need to be a bit cautious there, because Brother Thomas, again, writing long ago, said this. Yes, he said they will take Turkey, but we, talking about us, brethren and sisters, have not to wait the advance of the Russian Gog against Constantinople. What's he saying? He says, it's my opinion, he wasn't dogmatic in this regard, but he says, it's my opinion that Turkey will fall after Christ has returned. Now you look at it. Turkey's a real problem to Russia at the moment, but Russia seems to be avoiding tackling it at this stage. And I'm sure that when they're ready and good and well, they will take it.